also, I'm trying to do this other prompt real quickly of the 31 Days of Tarot challenge by Anthony. And what I got for the prompt number 2 is the top 5 tarot decks of 2017. Well, I had a couple of tarot decks before, but it was plain simple, and it was more like I started studying and I stopped and I started. So one of the decks that is close to my heart that I still gonna give an honorable mention to is the Goddess Tarot. That's one that I have always been in love with, and that I feel that I very connected with the goddesses and all. Um, so I really connected with that deck. But this year, this last year, 2017, I decided to go ahead and get involved with more with tarot and branch out and get into different decks, not just be so focused on one deck. And I decided to purchase a couple of them. So the first deck that I got in 2017, because as soon as I decided to reconnect with that side of me, and as soon as I saw who it was, I can't remember, I think it was Anthony that mentioned that, and the way she loved the card, the way she described the cards, I was like, yes, this is something that I really have to go ahead and try. And then I also seen a couple of other YouTubers that had the cards, and I was like, yes, I need to go ahead and try it, because I really love the way they described them. One of was Imogen Walters here on YouTube, and I cannot remember the name of the other YouTuber that mentioned it, but right now it's not coming to mind. It's been a long day. But it's the Ostara Tarot. Once I seen this, the way the cards look and everything, I was like, yes, I love it. And Ostara being spring and renew and awakening, I really love that. The fact that it was a whole deck to basically spring and life and coming to. I really love this card, and this was the main deck that I was trying to use throughout the whole year. Once I think I got it like in March. I cannot remember. I think it was March. And sorry, I didn't frown real hard too. So I really like that. Then I said, okay, I've been using the Ostara Tarot and my other decks, of course, throughout the rest of the year, and then I was like, yes, it's time for me to get another deck, because I need more decks. I definitely need more decks to branch out. So the next decks that I got was first of all, steampunk, the steampunk tarot. I love the whole steampunk movement. I think it's very creative, that futuristic whole look to it. I put mine all in little pouches because I was subscribed to a makeup agency, and I have all these pouches, and I was just trying to see, what I could do with them afterwards. So this is a great way to reuse them and give love to the pouches. But all this symbolism that it is of modern but old, I kind of like that rustic look to it. I like the gears, and having that on my card is like 4 cards, the whole steampunk movement, that already said to me, yes, I need it. So that is the steampunk, and I love it. It was something that I had to have. Then another deck that I said I needed it because of the fact that who doesn't love a scary, a dark time like having vampires? the whole thing of having vampires, again another one of my favorites, and to the whole thing is very I don't know, I find it refreshing. And then with Halloween coming, I needed to have something to go along with that. And the way the cards are, and the whole symbolism of life and death, and the mystery of having that vampire life is one of those mysticisms that we like, the fantasy. So having the vampire tarot was really something I really wanted to do. So I said yes, let me go ahead and get that deck. And I kind of used the steampunk and the vampire tarot throughout the month of October. That was like my two main cards to use because of the whole the way they look. Let me just go back right quick and show you, because I showed the steampunk and I showed the vampire, but I didn't show you a couple of cards of the Ostara. But look at that ain't that beautiful how temperance look. I like the whole. And look at that. I think those cards are gorgeous. And then the backing, real beautiful cards. So then I said I was like, I'm gonna order me another set of cards because I need to like I said, I'm trying to grow more with my tarot. And I printed out a what is this called? It's like a, I don't even know if I got the name of it on the front of the, but it's a printable tarot journal template. And I needed something that brought me back into the roots. From my hand, something that brought me back into the roots of tarot. So I decided to go with it was on a whim. I decided to go with the Smith-Waite tarot deck. I still want to get me just another version of the Smith-Waite, more like the weight part. That sounds so good, because I want to be able to pick out in every form when I look at a certain card that I could refer back to the way it originally looks. So that's what I'm trying to do next, trying to get me another deck. And I got my eyes on a whole bunch of decks, but you know, slowly but surely get to where I need and get what is needed as I go, and I just to buy or to bulk up, because that's something that could happen, that I just get them so much and I just stay stuck with one deck and I just bulk them up and not use them. And I want to be able to use them all and be able to learn from all of them and actually be able to obtain the information, because I want to grow with my practice, with my tarot learning. So right now, oh bless you, doggy. Right now I'm in the Fool's card, but this is how it's the original symbolism. It is smaller than the original tarot. It's a lot smaller, but when I saw the backing on this card, I was like, I need this card. This, believe it or not, the backing of a card brings a lot of symbolism into having the card, and not just what the actual meaning of the card is, but I also feel like I need to connect with the card in the back. I'm like looking at pictures and stuff like that. I need to have for me. And another deck that I bought in 2017, but it was a pre-order, that is hopefully within a month or two I'll be getting it. It's the Tarot Fauna, which they just told me that they got the proof, so they shall be shipping out soon. So I cannot wait to get that one. And she just did a flip through of it in her Instagram channel. And she changed her name to Ambient Light Tarot, and the deck is the Tarot Fauna. So if you're interested in that one, just go ahead and look into her Instagram account and look at the flip through of those cards. They are gorgeous, and I cannot wait to receive them. I've been waiting for them since I pre-ordered them, and they already have a special place in my heart because I just seen them too, and I was like mind blown. Devin did a great job with oh my god, I forgot the other with Brittany Burkhart. They did an amazing job at creating this deck, and I cannot wait to have it in as part of my family. My but these are my top 5 decks of 2017, and I know I showed 4. The 5th one is on its way. It still gets to 2017 because I purchased it as a pre-order in 2017. I just haven't had the deck with me yet to actually work with it, but I know we are going to connect so much, and I can't wait to have it. But this is prompt number 2 of the 31 Days of Tarot. And we're gonna chug along tomorrow with another quick video on the next prompt. But for now, thank you for joining me in this, and thanks Anthony again for showing this, creating this tarot challenge, not challenge, 31 Days of Tarot prompts that will help us all that are doing it grow, and hopefully we'll connect more better with each other. Bye.